We counted them down all year, and now it's time for our top 50 plays of the year. Part 1. We start at number 50 with multitasking on the diamond. Brendan Hughes against nationally ranked Gettysburg. He was the starting pitcher in the Mule win, and he also hit a 2-run homer. And 3 weeks later in softball, Morgan Bobrowski was the starting pitcher in a Mule win in McDaniel, and she hit a 2-run homer. At number 49, volleyball against Franklin and Marshall, Emma Laskaj will stab at the blocked ball with her left hand, and look at that, it goes over the net and lands inside the line for a kill. At number 48, this didn't take long, Trey Miletics pinning an opponent from Franklin and Marshall in just 10 seconds. At number 47, Jack Ken in Rosemont hits this one to deep right center and circles the bases for an inside-the-park home run. At number 46, great moment from the men's lacrosse win against Ursinus as senior Jack Patty takes the pass from Spencer Hallagan in transition and scores his first career goal. At number 45, softball playoff game against Ursinus at Swarthmore, and it's Gillian Zack in center field making this great running catch.
Oh, what a play!
At number 44, 2 come-from-behind wrestling pins at the Virginia Duels. Ryan Fairchild trailed his apprentice school opponent 16-3 at one point before pinning him in the second period. And against Marymount, it was Paul Parise overcoming a 14-2 deficit to pin his opponent. At number 43 in the volleyball season finale against Dickinson, Chloe Gaglione keyed a Muhlenberg win in the first set by serving 5 straight aces. At number 42, Amari Dunn would not be stopped en route to the end zone in this 11-yard touchdown run at Salisbury. At number 41, men's lacrosse against eventual national runner-up Dickinson, Luc Belvill takes the pass from Chase Kusko and finishes with this behind-the-back goal. At number 40, Erin DiSandro scored 3 goals against Vassar in a 5-0 Muhlenberg win. It was the first hat trick by a Muhlenberg field hockey player since 2016. At number 39, women's soccer tied with FDU Florham in the second half. Anna May takes the long pass from Ivy Dias, fights off a defender, and finishes for the winning goal in the Mules' first win of the season. At number 38, long putts at Lehigh Country Club. For the men, Alex McCauley. And for the women, Catherine Maguire. And great reaction after the ball goes in. And from long putts to a long return, at number 37, senior Owen Kovacs of the football team brings back this interception 75 yards for the pick 6 in the Mules' win against Dickinson. At number 36, for the first time in 29 years, both Mule basketball teams won tournaments on the road in the same season. The women won at York behind tournament MVP Katie McGrath, and Giovanni Rubino was named MVP when the men won their tournament at Albright. At number 35, Abba Diglio picks off a pass in the back and goes in for the goal against Moravian. And at number 34, a similar goal off of a mistake in the back as Thomas Schreiber picks off the pass and scores the only goal in the men's soccer 1-0 win against McDaniel in the first round of the Centennial Conference playoffs. At number 33, the school record in the men's triple jump fell this year both indoors and outdoors by 2 different athletes. Sean McNeil set the mark indoors, and it was Max Broadbent breaking the school record outdoors. At number 32, women's basketball against Haverford. Off the missed 3, it's Emily Unger making the great save to Ava Connolly, who drains the 3. And there are more great saves at number 31 from goalies in women's soccer, Megan Stairs. In field hockey, Grace Leard.
Huge. And the shot away now.
In men's lacrosse, Max Kunnath. And for women's lacrosse, Ellison Ervin. And then there's this save by Aidan Niggeman in his first career start, stopping the PK against an All-American from Lebanon Valley. From saves to dunks at number 30, Arinze Achufusi at Moravian, and Peter Stanton-Shepherd in the home win against Washington College, both dunks assisted by Giovanni Rubino. At number 29, men's soccer at Dickinson, after Evan Schlotterbeck puts in this free kick, Saleem Diakite scores another goal just 18 seconds later. The Mules won 4-2 against the Dickinson team that would go on to the Elite Eight. At number 28, not great work by the camera, but great work with the stick, as Matthew Hochegger saves the ball from going out of bounds, shovels it down the field, and when the camera catches up, Spencer Hallagan will have the ball and he'll finish for a goal against North Central. And another spring break lacrosse goal at number 27, as Alyssa Hartnett scores the winning goal while getting knocked down with 3:56 left against SCAD, the number 1 ranked team in the NAIA. At number 26, final match of the season for men's tennis, final career match for Isaac Schulman, and he hits this winner to clinch the team win for the Mules. That was a great way to end his career and a great way to wrap up Part 1. Watch for the top 25 plays of the year in Part 2 coming soon. Go Mules!